Definitely legit. Sponge. That's definitely safe. Why is that much lower than that? Forget this. Not bad. All right, guys, that's I guess a couple of events down. We're in a sandstorm right now. You know what it usually looks like out here. Super bright. Right now everything's gray. This isn't clouds. And man, my mouth is just, oh man, dry, throat dry. I've got tons of fluids. Been downing them as best I can. Nose is full of boogers. And just as fast as you get everything cleaned out, it just fills back up. So everyone's struggling. My wife is really struggling. I got some sinus pain. She's really bad. But it's been like this off and on for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But today it all kind of blew in. Early this morning it was extremely, I mean, like get a sunburn, and then just all this dust blew in. So the car squat, man, I really had an idea on how I want to set this up. It's just not ideal. As you can see, I don't know if it was pulling me back or what the deal was, but I determined that it was, I determined a year ago it was unsafe, but today I determined it was so unsafe I wasn't going to keep trying. Next event I worked on was the Husafell stone carry and the sandbag toss. I put those two together for a really good reason. Working with a lady who's been helping me a lot, Sarah, on Twitter and Instagram. She's a weightlifter and a thrower. She's been helping me quite a bit on my sandbag toss. And then something she was pointing out with me and my training partner that it just kind of clicked. You know, why am I not getting my legs into it? Well, the same reason that the Husafell stone is killing my back. The first run I made with the Husafell stone, when I picked it up, I'm hoping you guys can see it, but I struggled to go anywhere with it. My legs went completely numb about 3 steps in, and they're still tingling on the bottom. And I was having problems walking. I can't feel my legs. But I'm rotating my spine back to do it, which is my power position. Rotate, stick the belly up, and that brings it up high, and I get it up high and I walk. What I'm trying to do, again, is get that belly kind of tucked in, get it high on the chest, and have everything kind of flat and pulled into me. So my body is kind of flat when I'm walking. So that's what I'm working with on the Husafell stone. Now when it comes to the sandbag toss, possibly the reason I'm not getting my legs into it is because when I go down between my legs, I'm rounding forward like I would when I've got an Atlas stone holding it, bear hugging it. So I'm bringing that bag and I'm reaching, and then on the way up, I'm arching. So I'm using my back, I'm trying to use my back muscles to throw the bag, the arching muscles to throw the bag, instead of my legs to jump with the bag and keep my upper body straight. So what I'm trying to do is form that strict squat position, and when I go down, dip down and sink without anything moving from shoulders to butt, or shoulders to hips anyway. I want to keep that in the same position, so I'm just squatting down and then squatting back up and throwing. So those two events have something common. Those two events have something in common, so I wanted to pair those together. That way it would give me a really good opportunity to work on a couple of things at once. And this is all about opportunities, you know, figuring out what's going on, giving it a shot, coming back, setting down, and saying, hey, this is what I need to change. Now let's go back out and change it for the next round. So the next thing I want to work on, I've got some new bands, cables. I want to quickly hook up to the Super Yoke and see if I can make it work. So let me see if I can try something on the yoke, and then we'll move on to the round after that. More water, guys. More and more water. Well, what do you think about that? That was really not bad. I think yeah, I definitely feel better with the cables behind me than I do without. Back feels a lot better. having those kind of, you know, pulling my midsection back. So that was 10 rounds there. You know, and part of that is, you know, hey, let's pick it up, get tight, and go. And then I've got to kind of jog back to the band. So, you know, that's good work. Give me a few weeks to continue to modify that and see what I want to do with that exactly. But that's definitely a keeper exercise. It's a great builder for the off season for right now. It's a great builder for me. I guess I've got that spider web thing going on. Numbness kind of from my neck all the way down my shoulder, my right shoulder. And then both calves, across the front of my calves. I feel like I've got spider webs just crawling everywhere. So I'm gonna take a couple of minutes. I've got some carbs and caffeine and some water to get down, and then move on hopefully to the finger and the Viking press. A couple of events I think I can make work with each other. So let's take a break and then we'll get moving. Not bad. That's not wise, is it? Well, at least it's on video.
want to see a cop inside. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive.
That's right.
I'm passing little white lines and my eyes are open wide.
That's right, Marty.
Just past the Jimmy and a white.
Come on.
Been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. It really seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodnight. I could have a overwhelmed, but I'm not like some other guy. I could find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Oh, those shoulders are.
Too many things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories, whole world song. I tried making good on that promise. Thought I'd be so
Oh, there we go.
about.
Oh, man. Got that center.
I gave you a ring and I promised you things I always thought we'd do. But my best laid plan slipped right through my eternity passes away just to spend them with you.
Oh, me. That's it. That's it. That appears to have wrapped up another fun Sunday, guys. Yeah, did I just go dark? Did I go dark? Let's hit some more lights. There we go. Maybe that'll brighten me up. I don't know what events. I didn't cover the Fingal Finger and the Viking press. That's the same principle on the Fingal Finger. It's really important to lean forward into it. Get your head down and get that good rhythm. Left foot forward, right arm forward. And as you step with that right leg forward, left arm forward. And you have to keep that head down and that body in great position. If you start getting out of position with the body, you start losing strength, start losing speed. I need a lot more practice on that. And if I had that in a contest coming up, I would need to drill that consistently with technique and then go to the heavier one as well. So I could go a light one on one side and heavier on the other, because that heavier one is a different ball game, especially when you get tired. So if you start making mistakes on the Fingal Finger, you end up with tricep tears and pec tears, as well as your average bicep tear picking it up, calf or Achilles tear driving into it, and you don't want to drop that thing on you as well. So yeah, I showed you that, I think. Going from there to the Viking press, a big issue I've always had on the Viking press is, again, too much arch. And that's one reason why I haven't done the Viking press in years. The last several times that I've tried the Viking press, and we're going back a couple of years now, it was extremely painful on my back, just unracking it. So working on keeping that flat back, driving with the shoulders, great posture. So I got that put away, came inside, and I wanted to continue working on the circus dumbbell. And I know that I need to, I've got to find that perfect position on the first try with the circus dumbbell. and I haven't done a chin-up in forever. I know that, you know, my shoulders don't enjoy it, my biceps don't enjoy it, and I've just avoided it for too long. The body should be able to do chin-ups. So I set up a circus dumbbell, added 5 kilos over last week, so I mean, we're sitting at like 100 pounds or so. I don't really know. And I wanted to do 1 rep here and then just, you know, knock out some reverse band chins and go back and forth for 20 minutes. So that's exactly what I did. Man, I think about my 3rd rep on the dumbbell, I hit everything right. The big thing that I'm doing, you know, I'm still not getting it dead line centered from hand to center of body to center of mass of feet. But what the mistake that I continue to make, and what most people make, is when you dip down to get the leg drive, the elbow's dropping too. So then you go to drive up, and it's, you know, you're dipping down, elbows kind of fall, they become mush, and then as you drive up, everything goes up, and you lose all tightness. What I did, what I was focusing on, what I hope I did on video, is that when I dipped down, I drove my elbow up. And so while I was going down, I was forcing to push my elbow up. So at best, it only went down a little bit. It felt like I was driving it up. And what that allowed me to do is whenever I did go to drive up, the dumbbell came off my shoulder with the leg drive, not with arm drive, which is totally different. So I hit at least 2 out of the 5 reps really good with, you know, a weight that I haven't used really before. So all of that is progress. Just doing the reverse band chins is progress as well. And I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow. And tomorrow night is a long day and it's Atlas Stones. But I don't want to be extreme sore. So I tried to limit myself to 5 to 10 reps, just going through the movement. It lit my biceps up, it lit my shoulders up, lats under my armpits, which, you know, that's where those rotator cuff and connective tissues are. Really lit those up. So it's not going to build a big barn door back for me just yet, but maybe it'll make my rotator cuffs and my rear delts a little safer and help bring my press up long term. But I have to manage how hard I work with how much I can recover. Because you have to remember, 2 days ago, I did all that bench pressing and all that log pressing. Yesterday I rested. Today I've done all the junk that I've done today. And then tomorrow I want to do Atlas Stones again. And then it's a day off and then I'm back to squats and deadlifts. So, I don't know. The smart thing is telling me to take tomorrow off. That's what the smart thing is telling me to do. Tomorrow begins our 2 weeks of Easter. So most of the world's had Easter today. Tomorrow begins our 2-week Easter celebration. Big freaking holiday. Big holiday. Bigger than Christmas. So next Sunday is our Easter Sunday. So I won't be training then. Maybe training on Easter Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. I'm getting out of here, guys. Gonna go get my son on the way home from his buddy's house. And then go home and chillax for a little while. So have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow. Maybe.